Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dunn's Forge. Another exciting episode here today. Today, we're gonna be making a blacksmith knife. All right, so today we're gonna be making a blacksmith knife. It's gonna be pretty much like this, but 10 times better. This was the very first one that I ever made. It was meant to be a full tang knife or a hidden tang knife, and then I ended up just changing it on the whim because I didn't like how it was. So that's pretty much what we're gonna make today. What I got here, I wrote it down this time, huh? So what we got here is 1.16" wide, 3/16 thick, 1095. I got this cut at 12 inches. So we're just going to heat this up, establish the tip, and then we're gonna get it onto the tang. So I'm just gonna forge and I'll talk about it afterwards. All right. Yep. And I dropped. It's cold. So the reason why I dropped it is not due to being nervous or anything. It's called, don't make your belt sander mad. My thumb right now is like a wee little baby, it hurts. These smaller steel is that you fish mouth a little bit more. But it's something that it is definitely avoidable, and it's also something that you can fix if it happens. All right, now that I got the tip established, before I do any more of the blade, I'm going to determine where I want it, where I want the blade to stop. So I think I'll just go for a 4-inch blade. So I'll put it right here where the ruler is, flip it up, and then just establish pretty much a nice little spot for where I'm gonna want the transition from the blade to the handle. So, all right, so since this is a blacksmith knife, what a blacksmith knife entails pretty much was a simple, low down, dirty knife that would help out a blacksmith, you know? So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna create a double shoulder like you would for a hidden tang. I'm going to hammer all the steel down to probably about 1/4 to 3/8 bar, and I'm gonna bring it out, and then I'm gonna curl it back in on itself with a little rat tail. So it's gonna be pretty sweet. All right, so the other day I did some forging and I attempted to do a little bit of filming myself. This is what I filmed. I don't know if that film's ever gonna enter this world, but for my buddy Justin Howell back home, he ordered a skinny knife, and it's got this really cool little eye finger slot, so that way he can choke up on it. This is ready for heat treat. I had to drift out a little bit bigger 1/4-inch holes because my old drill press that I have just wasn't cutting the mustard, so I upgraded to a bigger drill press. But that was after I got these holes ready. So I got the DF Skinner. I'll talk about that here in a second. I got the DF Fighter for my buddy Blue that got that really awesome K-bar Bowie. This is for his girlfriend or fiance. And then I also got a DAO Chinese style knife. It's more like a karuki in a way, but it works. And then I got the prototype for the Dunn's Forge and King Skull collab knife, which will be available at the end of this year with about a 200 drop. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Ooh, hot, Mike. I did not realize I was gonna break that easy. Yep. Make sure it's not on fire. Ah, hot noises. All right, so what I pretty much established now is I'm pretty much getting the length I want. I think I'm gonna need to get it to probably about 10 inches or so. So like right now, I still need to bring this out. Well, probably another inch or so. And then I'm going to rat tail, do a little curlicue here, and then fold it over so it comes back right over here. So let's get after it. See that? Now. So this is called hot filing. So pretty much what I'm wanting to do is just clean up this transition right here. Then I bust out the half round file, flat on one side, round on the other. So this way I ain't got to cool it down to go handle it on the belt sander or an angle grinder or anything like that. Just bring it here to the vise, get it ready, try not to touch the metal because it is hot. Just clean up this transition. Get it really nice and ready for the next process. So, and as you see how it's got a little bit of mushrooming on the side, I'm actually gonna leave that, and then I'll take care of that once I go to bend the tank back over on itself. Put the flat die. So, now I'm going to, I gotta curl it opposite way. So I gotta take another heat. And this is kind of an ugly version of it, but I haven't done one of these in a while. So, but I gotta take another heat. I'm gonna fix this curlicue, and then I'm gonna fold it back on itself. So the reason why I did it opposite is so this part sticks up right here. So your finger has something to transition to know it's the end. You know, it's almost like a integral guard in a way, kinda. So now I'm gonna pretty much go about center point, bring it back here, and I'm gonna start curling it. Get it back flat. Start curling it. Trying not to bang up my curlicue. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down on itself. You forgot to film? Oh, okay. So now I just gotta now I gotta fix that boo-boo. It started turning into a knife. Yes. All right, y'all, so now we're gonna take a little pause. I'm gonna talk about my partner, King Skull Metalworks out of Garrison, another veteran-owned company, supporting us vets. He does some awesome CNC work, from fire pits to signs to wall decor to production runs, all kinds of stuff like that. So what we got here is some samples. Got white, red, and black, kind of my colors. These are DF bottle openers, Dunn's Forge bottle openers. So these are on the website. They are for sale for $10 plus $2.50 for shipping. And then I got some nice iron crosses. I'm gonna put one on the back of my bike. I also got another guy's gonna put one on the back of his bike. These are for sale as well. These are gonna be $20 shipped, if anybody's interested. All made out of, 14 gauge steel, powder coated. And they're powder coated twice. So if anybody's interested, hit me up on my website. I've got a dozen of each. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and cut the video for today. Here in the next video, probably next Sunday, will be part 2 of just forging a blacksmith knife. So what I got right now is pretty much rough profiled. Or rough forged. I still need to just tweak it and clean it up a little bit. And then grind it and then heat treat temper and all that good stuff. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much. I hope you learned a little. Stand by for part 2. That way we can finish it. So if y'all really enjoyed what y'all seen today, the atmosphere we got going on, please hit that like and subscribe button. And then if you want to see for part 2 or for any other future videos, hit that bell notification. If you got any comments, leave them down there below. I read everything, I respond back to it. I am not that busy to where I can't respond back to you. So tell me what you think, tell me what you like. If you're a beginning smith, whether you're a man or woman, adult or child, you know, pick it up. These are really simple, easy knives to make. They cover a lot of techniques where they're all pretty much basic techniques, but they really teach you more than just making knives. You know, and just try it out for yourselves. This is nowhere near 100% perfect, but this is just a quick rendition of a blacksmith's knife. I had a lot of fun making it. So, and if y'all are interested, we've got quite a bit of projects. I partnered up with another veteran company called King Skull Metalworks out of Garrison, South Dakota. And he does amazing AR 500 targets, CNC signs, wall art, a bunch of other stuff, fire pits. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram at Dunn's Forge, you'll be able to see a lot of the stuff that I post. You can also follow him, King Skull Metalworks, on Facebook and Instagram. And if y'all are interested in anything that we got going on, just send me a message. Other than that, I want to say thank you for following along, for watching. Remember, heat it, beat it, repeat. Dunn's Forge.